What's up, guys, and welcome back to Athena's Garage. In today's video, we're looking at this new Polaris Scrambler 500 that I just picked up. Let's get right into it. Sorry about the audio quality. I do not have my microphone on at the moment, but a little excited. Just got this thing back in. Just drove about 40 minutes or so, 45 minutes to get this thing. It's in pretty decent shape for a 2000. It's a 500 two-wheel drive, 2x4. These things did have four-wheel drive. It's got high, neutral, and reverse on it. It will crank up, but the seller said it's not getting spark. It actually has like a Fox shock back there. The thing's pretty good looking. It doesn't look like it spent a ton of time outside in the sun. The plastics aren't faded. He did shave the fenders, from what I can see. He told me he had shaved them some, the front and back, so they're a little wonky looking. But regardless, it looks pretty good for what it is. The brakes work. The battery is shot, so we had to hook a jumper to it to get it to turn over. But it does turn over. It spins freely. I have a couple things in mind that I think what it is. Oil was pretty black, so gonna definitely need some new oil. This is the new project. Doesn't have headlights. He had at one point, which I wish he wouldn't have, but you see here he had put a switch because he had put some LED lights on it, but for some reason or another, they're not on there now. So I do have a couple ideas, like I said, of what I think it could be that's wrong with it. If it's actually not getting spark, I don't know. I have to test it. But this is a look at it right now before I pressure wash it, because I get pretty excited and ahead of myself on some of these things when I get new projects. But this is it. Polaris Scrambler 2000 model, 500, two-wheel drive. There it is. I'm probably going to pressure wash it tomorrow morning. I'll just leave it right here tonight and then clean it up, and maybe you guys get a better look at it in the daylight because it's kind of dark right now. So there it is. This gear shifter, it doesn't really, you see it kind of just floats. It's supposed to like go in. He said it will go in gear when you start driving. It does have a new belt. He said it might have 30 miles on the belt, so we'll check that out and test and see how it is. I don't know, not much else to say other than that. There is one tear in the seat. Other than that, I think all the plastics are good. I don't think there's any cracks in them. I haven't done an in-depth inspection yet, but the seat is cracked a little bit right up here, which the foam isn't too bad, so it's nothing that I don't think I can reupholster. Looks pretty simple to do. Brake rotor down there is pretty rusty. There's a crappy battery. I need to get that thing on a jumper. I might take it off here in a minute and put it on a trickle charger. That's it, guys. Scrambler 500. Pretty excited about this. A new project, new something to work on. Oh, forgot to mention, I got it for $625. He was asking $800. I talked him down to $650, and when I got there, showed him a few things and got it down to $625. Now, I don't know a lot about these things, so let me know if that's a good deal or not. I honestly don't know. I've seen a couple of them for sale for anywhere from $1,500 to $2,200, so I think I did all right, especially if I can get it running for relatively low cost. But really, it's just in the project. I just love having projects to do, so here's a good glimpse of it before I pressure wash it and before anything gets taken off. So that's it, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Here she is, all cleaned up. Now, there are some pretty obvious things that I wish I would have spotted before buying this thing, and we'll get to them in a second, but just a little glimpse here of it all cleaned up. I pressure washed it. It needs to actually be scrubbed. There's a lot of gunk and built up stuff, especially on the rear end down here. This rear end's real rusty. It needs to be cleaned. I got a charger hooked up to the battery. It will turn over now, but let me just show you some of these weird things. So first off, up front up here, the guy I had bought it from put some like cigarette lighter things in here to charge a cell phone. Well, I don't like that. I didn't like it up there because it's just random wires. As I was pulling it out, I had the key turned and this thing started freaking starting. I don't understand what was going on. I shut the key off, Turned it back on. It kept starting. I think it's this starter switch over here because it's when I wiggled it stopped. So then I turned the key back on and started messing with stuff. And then I forgot my pressure washer was on, so I went and turned it off. And as I was turning it off, I heard this thing starting again by itself. No one was in here, so I ran in here, shut the key off. But just showing you guys, this one was hooked up in there, just random wires. Now, I don't know where this is supposed to go. This hooks up to the coil right here, and it looks like it's factory, but I have no idea where this would plug in. If anyone knows, please, help me out. Also, this looks like a fuse, I believe. Well, both of these were connected on one post, and it was melting this post. So I don't know. I undid one and connected it here, which I don't have a nut for that. So maybe I need to buy another one of those. I don't know. And then obviously he said these are plugs for the headlights that it didn't come with it. Oh, also, what the hell is this? It's 2 pennies drilled through with a screw, and it was just randomly pushed in over here. Like, what is that? What is that for? I have no idea. So the major thing, and I should have noticed this thing doesn't click. Like, it clicks into high, but neutral and reverse do not click. So then you follow it down here. This thing has been welded or something here, and then you follow that back here, and look at this disaster. I don't know how I didn't notice this. I mean, I know how. It was covered in grease. There was like half-inch thick layer of grease. But this whole transmission case looks like it was split. I'm gonna guess the chain came off and broke the case right there, because you can see it's chunked. And they just RTV'd it, and it was leaking. And that's why all this grease and gunk is in here. There's just built up grease everywhere. There's nothing showing on the dipstick, and I don't know what fluid's supposed to go in here. I'm assuming gear oil, because that's what it smells like. So hopefully we could figure something out with that. Also, the front sprocket up here is missing several teeth. So that's always great. That's the major thing. Also this pull start, I don't know, it's such a weird angle right here. Anyway, it does nothing. It's like maybe a plastic piece is in there broken or something. It retracts fine, but it does nothing. It doesn't catch ever. Took the air filter off. Air box was really dirty. But this thing does turn over. I mean, so it turns over fine. It sounds fine. Doesn't feel like anything seized up. It should have a little bit of compression. If you hold your hand to this vent, it does suck and actually pull some. But I don't know. And like the tie rods were painted. There's some weird things going on with this thing. This switch here, I don't know why this is here. There's nothing even plugged up to it. I'm just probably going to take that out or maybe leave it in so it's not a hole there. But this is the machine. I'm pretty happy with it. I'd like to dig into it and see what happens and all the weird things that has happened with this. I'm just excited to have a project. So that's probably where I'm going to end this video. It's going to be a short one, just showing you guys, showcasing this thing. And anything going forward is probably going to be in another video, maybe try to get this thing started. So if you guys know what this stuff is, please let me know. I don't know as of right now. I'm going to try to do some research. Like, I don't know what this would plug into. There's nowhere close here that it would plug in. The CDI box, I tried this method by pulling the black wire out. It's supposed to be bypass the kill switch. Sorry, I can't talk. But I didn't get anything. It didn't start. I don't know if it's getting fuel. Who knows? He said the thing isn't getting sparked, but I see no evidence of him like tearing it apart to look. So who knows? But right now this is basically as far as we're going to get with this thing until I do a little bit more research. So I don't know, not much else to say, guys. If you guys have any questions or know anything about this, please let me know down below. I'm real curious. Look at this. There's just a random black wire hanging here. Who knows? Who knows? There's a couple things I think it might be starting-wise if it has no spark, but probably the next step is going to be taking the plastic off and getting this plastics off and getting access to the spark plug so we can actually look at it. So that's it, guys. Yeah. All right, so that's going to be the end of this one. Just a quick video. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too much, but I'm pretty excited. So it's nice to have a new four-wheeler, new project, especially a two-wheel drive thing like this. Should be pretty quick. I'm excited to get it started and running and hopefully actually ride it. The fenders are shaved. The guy did shave the fenders some. I'm not a fan of that, but it is what it is. So if you guys like this kind of stuff or you know anything about these things, please leave a comment down below. Let me know. Other than that, hope to catch you on the next one. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.